His voice is only welcome back.
Yo, you remember Whispers in the Dark?
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Trader Without a Shirt. I'm here with Big Daddy.
Renee, you're going to have to sit
We're just going to dive right in.
All right, fuck you guys.
Go ahead. Slide.
Well,
in.
damn.
No. Yeah.
Where's your hand going?
Yo, I'm nervous now.
Slide it in.
Is that hot
Slide
in
in
here?
who? Nah.
Yeah, so this is great. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Trader Without a Radio. I'm your host, you already know. Well, I forgot to say my name. No. Bro, every single time. And I feel like people are going to think that I'm doing it on purpose.
No, you're genuinely.
No, I genuinely fuck up. Yo, welcome back to another episode. We got Renee from the other day, and we got a special guest.
Big dog.
All right,
I
guess Big Dog.
Yeah,
big
man.
dog, bro. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, what up,
Gotta
Julio?
keep
How
it
you doing?
confidential, you know?
Woof
Oh,
woof.
no, I just
never-
gave
Well,
it
you just gave away his name.
Well, yeah, so I gotta go. I don't know.
Sorry, Big
Nah.
Dog. No.
Sorry, big dog. Yo, this is a podcast for everyone that knows what do right and kill everything means. This is a podcast for people that are embarrassed to say that they were ever Tyga fans. That's me.
Bit.
Yeah, that was more for me.
The
Yeah.
Kylie thing, kind of.
Yeah, and the whole Lambo thing.
I did want to ask about that because I saw that there and I
Yeah.
wanted to look it up. I was like, no, I want Trader to explain it to me.
Nah, see, like Tyga was dope at a point.
Good mixtapes, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had some good mixtapes, and then what happened? Like, at what point we're like, fuck, I don't want people to know I'm a fan.
Well, when he started dating 16-year-olds, I thought.
Yeah, and then he dropped his album. Like
that was the cutoff.
Yeah.
But R. Kelly gets a pass for 20 years.
Ooh,
I mean, Tyga never stepped in the name of love, you know?
he's from
That's
Chicago
a good
too.
point.
No. Yeah, man. Welcome to the show,
I like
bro.
how that made it okay. He's like, he's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago.
He stepped in the name of love.
He stepped right in it.
Okay, so it's when he started dating a 17-year-old.
Tyga, yeah, he was, and then he just fell off, bro. Like musically, like his shit was like whack.
Oh, he was busy trying to keep 17-year-old.
Yeah,
Probably had
that's
to
true.
go to prom and shit.
Maybe. Oh, you're right.
I didn't go to prom. No.
Shit, that makes it weird.
Yeah.
Would you go to prom? Like, how
Right
old was he
now?
at the time?
Right now.
Right now?
How old was he
Nah,
at the
he
time?
was like
He was
what,
like in his
20,
20s?
22, 23?
Maybe older. I don't know.
I don't know how.
All right, so if you were, let's just say hypothetically, if you were 25 and you're dating a girl who's 17, like you're already in that situation. That's your life already. Like that's your normal.
Yeah, that's
do you
the
go
norm.
Do you go to prom with her?
No, not at all.
No.
I don't think
Like-
they let you. I think there's an age limit. I swear to God, I think.
Oh, there you go.
I think
See,
there is.
Yeah.
Actually. I think for high school, it was like you had to be like under 21 or something, or like 22.
Or else you get like
maybe.
a chaperone pass.
Well,
At that point, you're a chaperone. You're not a student.
At that point, you just got to sneak in. Yeah.
You're all big ass beard.
damn.
Right? Yo, I'm here for. I mean, I'm here with. I'm here. Nah.
You guys want some water?
All right.
It's not
sure
shaky.
that's,
It's not water though.
Wow.
Nah.
Want some water? No, he's all.
But yeah, dude, welcome on the show, man. I feel like we've been waiting for this moment for a really
Yeah,
long time.
Long time coming, man.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
He mentioned it like
When it happened.
like
No.
6 months ago.
Essentially, yeah. I was like, yo, if we ever do a music episode, like we got to get Julio on here.
I'm
so.
glad your people, reached out to my people and
Yeah, bro.
able to get the deal done,
It just took me 6 months. You got to fire those people.
Just let me know. Let me know.
I am the
Let me know
people.
when that check goes out though.
Oh no, so
Nah.
this is pro bono. You're donating your time to the kids.
yeah.
It's, you get the experience of being on a
Renee,
podcast.
you said that was gonna be a check.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, you told him about the podcast.
Tell him about the check.
No, I didn't tell him about the check.
We're whispering straight into the mics.
Well, did they tell him about the check? So
Join
yeah.
our Patreon.
But yeah, man. So like we said, this is gonna be a music episode, which I'm super excited for, bro. Like, you have no idea how much like this summer has been with like music until you look back at your like playlist and you're like, oh shit, like it was actually pretty
For
popping.
sure.
Yeah. Who are you listening to like right now, like on your way over here?
On my way here, honestly, I don't know, man. There's a lot of new things out there, like Lil TJ. Honestly, exactly.
Okay, I'm glad I was like, you said Lil TJ, and like I immediately was like, I don't know who this is.
I know.
So I looked over.
There's
like,
so
maybe
many
Trado
new
knows.
things. There's so many just new stuff out
Oh
there.
shit! All right, well, shout out to Lil TJ. Is that like
Wow.
who's that? Nah.
Just another young guy out here trying to make it.
Is he
Honestly,
on SoundCloud or like?
no, he's on Apple.
Okay.
He's doing it.
You know what? I did
It's
want to
kind
talk
of like
about.
Sony or something like that.
Yeah, I did want to talk about all the new Lil like
SoundCloud rappers or
all the new Lil
rappers?
Lils.
the Lil whatevers. You know, like yeah,
Oh,
we
shit.
do want to talk about that. Do you think that they're like popping right now and they're gonna be like super popping, or it's just a phase everyone's going through?
I don't know, man.
mean,
I
they
think
gotta
That's a
grow
good
up.
question.
No.
it's hard to tell, man.
Yeah.
There's so much out there now.
At what point do you got to stop using the word little in front of your name?
Oh, bro,
I don't
like
think it dies.
nah.
So-
After Lil Wayne, it was just like, yo, this is free game. No.
But like you had like Lil Romeo and Lil Bow Wow. They stopped using little.
when they grew up.
How'd
they
that
grew
work
up.
out for them?
Shit.
No.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know, like Lil Xan, Lil.
Yeah,
Lil,
like do you think they're gonna be like a 42-year-old man, Lil Xanax?
no, it's Mr.
Damn.
Xan. No,
Wow.
Mr. Xanax.
Right.
Big Xanax.
Big Xan. Big.
Damn.
All right.
500 milligrams Xanax.
Right. Well, sir, right over here.
Wow. This
Um,
is where you're gonna be recording?
Yeah. Yo, for real, like, and then the whole tattoos on the face, that's whole, like, it's a whole different, like,
it's incentive. You got to keep your rap career going because you can't do
That's what
shit
it is,
else.
bro. That's what Uzi said. He said he got face tattoos so he can never get a job.
did he say that for real?
Yeah, so
Well-
he has to keep making music.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
It's working out, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I heard he hasn't dropped his shit. What's up with that? No.
I don't know. Honestly.
We're going to get all into that, but what I do want to get into first, since we're talking about Chicago, bro, you know how big of a Chance fan I am. How did you feel about Chance's new album?
Man, I don't
This
know.
is open,
Coloring
like,
Book,
for
right?
everybody.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
It's
Oh,
hard,
you mean
man.
acid rap?
Oh, yeah, no, 10 days, yeah.
Oh,
No,
10 days.
Yeah.
No.
Well, 10 days and counting. Yeah.
I don't. You want to go first?
Nervous. Nah, I don't know, man.
If you say
I
the
like
wrong
Chance.
things, he's gonna kick you out.
I
right
like
now.
Chance. Don't get me wrong. Can't not like Chance, you know.
Right.
And
That's what
it's
I'm
like,
saying.
especially like for us, like we went to that show in Milwaukee, fucking opened up for Mac,
Yeah.
and it was like that was when Acid Rap dropped.
Right.
And I don't know, dude. As a Chance fan, it's like it's hard when you go from all that shit he's talking about, all the drugs and all that dumb shit, and now it's like I love my wife.
Bro, it was a big, like,
so it's
180,
hard.
yeah.
It's hard. Like, I mean, it's hard to fill his shoes and think like, man, what? Like, why don't people want to hear my stuff? But I feel like as a realist, bro, you have to sit down and be like, well, let me look at what I used to make and what I make now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
As far as music content, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know, but like people say that he's like growing up and like he wants his fans to like evolve with him as like a mature a dad essentially because he is a dad. Like,
Yeah. But I mean,
Right.
at the same time, it's like you literally made an album called Acid Rap,
Bro.
while you were on acid,
that shit was wild.
and it's fire. Like it's all
Yeah.
fire, honestly.
Yeah,
But then it's like a few years later now you love your wife and you love God and it's like it's cool, don't get me wrong. You can't knock anybody for what they want to do, what they want to
Yeah.
say, but
I don't know. I feel like if I ever get married, like yo, I'm gonna be bumping the Big Day on that. Like, ooh,
Right.
what's up
It's a
with
big day.
John Legend? Like, yo, let's go. Yeah, but
Yeah.
and then
think
after
about it
that, you
way.
know, you're 10 years in, you hate your life and no.
oh damn, no, and just go back to acid rap. No,
Just bring it all back,
bro, I don't know, man. I feel like lyrically, like he's dope, and like he's shown that with everything. Like everything he's done has been like lyrical, right? Because
Right.
I mean, he's young, like all these other rappers are young, but he's never had a moment where it's like, yo, that shit's trash, bro. Until now,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Really?
saying? Yeah.
So like example.
Like if you look back at his like discography, I mean, we mentioned Acid Rap, 10 Day,
Classics.
even Coloring Book, right?
Classics.
Like Coloring Book was like
It was good.
It wasn't his like first album, but I mean, come on, it was his first album, like that shit.
Yeah.
When that dropped, it was so dope how he had like Kanye on there, 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne, like he had all these different like
Gospel.
sounds,
all the
yeah.
gospel stuff,
You know, and it was super different. It was super like sonically, like it was like it covered a lot of ground.
Right.
But I feel like with the Big Day, he tried to do that, but in a way where he wasn't like tapping into like like I don't know, like
Yeah.
he was just doing it in a mature way, and I don't think
Yeah.
it resonated with a lot of people.
Okay,
if that
I
makes
get
any
what you're saying.
sense. Yeah,
I don't know, I saw it as more like kind of what you were saying, or what Julio was saying. Like he's a dad, he got married and all this. I thought it was kind of like I understood it as a send off to his old style of music, kind of like what Graduation was for Kanye.
ooh,
That's
okay.
what I saw it as.
So it was like him saying goodbye to his like
To that,
teenage years.
Yeah, to that era of his music, that era of his life. Because like immediately, I know I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. I said the first time that I played it and the first song I was like, oh, that reminds me a lot of Good Ass Intro. It was
Yeah.
like almost the same thing,
the same energy, the same.
energy, same type of vibe that I got from it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is like because it's the big day. Like yeah, it's about his wedding, but I figured it's like the big day. Like this is it. Like I'm done with this part of Chance the Rapper.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
makes
look at
do
it.
sense.
something
Yeah.
else. Yeah. So that's what I understood it as. So I think I gave it more leeway when I was listening to it because of that.
Yeah,
because I was like, oh, this is him saying goodbye.
Yeah, you gotta say it. Nah.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it like that.
I mean, you can say goodbye in the other way though.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's I don't know.
That's
'cause-
a tough comparison too. It's
It-
like
it
right
is.
after graduation, it was like 808 heartbreak, and it's like
Yeah.
he changed the game.
Well, I guess
nah.
I mean we don't know
No.
what he's gonna do though.
Yeah,
Like, I
no.
mean, I doubt it's gonna be that, but yeah,
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to.
And it is
Like-
weird because everything's really positive.
Everything is positive.
Every track on that was like really happy.
And then he tweeted all that stuff,
well, yeah.
and that kind of made it a little worse.
Well, the
I
whole
feel-
"I love my wife." The
Well, the
like,
time like he's like, I feel like people want me to kill myself.
oh, he did
Yeah.
tweet that. Yeah, he went on a little rant on Twitter
Yeah.
talking about how like people are gonna just talk shit about him, but he doesn't care. Like he's just gonna give it up to God, which is cool. Like again, like you can do whatever you want.
he's putting
then-
it out there, and what happens happens.
Yeah, don't try to sell your album with hashtag "I love my wife." Like, dude, we don't love your wife. Like, you love your wife. Let us love your music.
No,
I
no,
would
he
if she-
wants
how much
everyone to
money
know
she
he
got.
loves his wife. No. He's gonna end up like fucking Seth Curry.
Oh, with
Oh,
everyone
shit.
like talking shit about his wife,
Yeah.
like attention.
The shoot your shot.
Yeah.
They're fucking.
But she's a real one though, you know.
Mama
She
Curry.
tweeted during the finals when he started losing.
She could cook.
She does have her own.
She has a cooking show.
What does
Yeah.
Chance's wife have?
A
Cooking
second
show.
baby on the way. No.
Oh shit!
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, that's why you're so positive.
Well,
yeah. Right.
gotta be. No.
Yeah. No. Pull out game week. No. But I
Where's the
don't.
pull-out game
Nah.
week track?
Yeah. Yeah. You got a hot shower track, but no.
Where's the Plan B track?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's fine.
Jesus.
All night I've been tricking all night. No. Well, you were doing more than that. No.
Yeah, you were.
Wasn't pulling out all night.
Right? Yeah, well, I mean, shout out to Chance, though. I think at the end of the day, like, we're from Chicago, so we're always going to, like, you know, support him.
Yeah,
but
For sure.
even, like you said, Kanye, like, no two Kanye albums sound alike.
Right.
So I think maybe that's what he's going with. Maybe he'll come back with some bangers and, like, it'll be
Like,
different.
Yeah, like maybe just go in a completely different direction with whatever's next.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Because that's what I understood, and I hope that's what it is. Because like the thing that I hate is when an artist keeps on doing the same thing over and over again.
And it sounds repetitive.
Because it ends up sounding like the same thing, and you're never gonna make it. So like if you made Acid Rap 2,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it'll probably be good, but it's not gonna be as good as the first one was. And if you make
Right.
Acid Rap 3, and Acid Rap 4 or 5, like eventually you're okay, make something that's not Acid Rap.
I think that's what happened with Lupe. Just everything just started sounding the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's hard too, because then you try to make the transition, and then it doesn't work out, and then you're like, fuck, now what?
Yeah. Now
You
you're
know?
screwed.
Yeah. Now you
And I
gotta
feel like
change
that's
your-
what he was. I feel like that was he was worried about that.
So he's
because like I
trying to
like the
replicate
Chance.
it?
I like dude like when Chance raps like
Yeah.
kill shit like Slide Around and Hot Shower. I was like, oh shit, like that's a Chance I like
That
personally.
was dope.
But
Yeah.
then it's like he tries to do all that other shit, and he like
Yeah.
wants to sing and like home. He's like Kid Cudi or some shit.
Whoa.
It just doesn't work
Oh,
out.
you just
Whoa.
you
The-
just struck a curb. A curb.
But you know what I'm
Nerve.
trying to say is like it
Yeah,
just,
no, I
it,
get
it
you.
just didn't work out, and now it's now what?
But I
Yeah.
feel like that's. I'd rather see that than him trying to do the same
No,
thing
for
over
sure,
and
for
over.
sure.
So like, I'd rather he like does something, it doesn't go as well, and then he tries something else. You know?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give him props though. This man is playing 2 nights at the United Center, bro. Like you said, we saw him play at
Drake did it. Nah.
Okay, well Drake's that's a whole different beast. But
I was gonna mention Drake, but I thought we'd talk about Drake later. So I
yeah,
don't
we'll
wanna
talk
bring him
about
up
Drake
yet.
in a bit. But yo,
No, that
the show we went to in Milwaukee, we drove up to see to see Chance really, but he was opening up for Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Rest in
I think
peace.
that's actually one of the last times I saw Mac in concert. Yeah, R.I.P. to Mac Miller.
For sure.
But like just shows like that where like he's the opening, you know, and like
Right.
now like a couple years later he's selling out
the
arenas. Like,
United
bro,
Center. Twice.
It's crazy. He did open too, 'cause it was like him, the internet,
the internet,
and
Vince
then
Staples.
Mac.
So,
Oh
so
yeah,
he
it was
wasn't
just
even,
internet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because Vince Staples didn't make that show.
yeah,
he
you're
wasn't
right.
even the sole headliner either. He was
No.
just a headliner.
Yeah, and this is like Acid Rap just dropped. Like no one really knew.
$20 T-shirts upstairs.
Bro, no.
Can't find that. I can't find that shirt.
Really?
Yeah,
Yo,
it makes me mad, honestly.
honestly like so he put out those shirts again, and it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
we,
seen it. I seen it.
We bought them in 2013. Nah, like what are you doing?
How much are they now?
Like $50.
And they were $20.
Dude, I swear to God, he had like all the acid rap stuff.
Shit.
It was dope. Yeah, we had like bumper stickers. Remember at work we put the
Yeah.
bumpers. I don't know. Point is, we've been following Chance for a while, and I don't know. Like this album was good, and I'm trying so hard to like it, but like
It's hard, man.
yeah.
So
It's weird
does
too,
it-
'cause
doesn't
he's
that
like-
mean that it's bad?
Well,
You said it was good, and I'm trying really
no,
hard
yeah,
to like it.
that's what I mean. Yeah, my bad. Flip that. Yeah, it's bad, but I'm trying
really hard to
to
like
make it good. Yeah,
It's hard too, because he's like one of the first people that I watched from like the go.
That's crazy, right?
Like people talk about like, oh, I've been always watched. Like Chance was like literally like I seen this guy like fucking grow up.
yeah, like
It's crazy.
really, that's it. I think that's why we're so attached to it though, because it's like,
Yeah.
yo, like for real, like been there since day one. Which I mean, for
Do
a
you
lot
think
of
that makes you more critical of him though?
ooh, so if I just heard him for the first time, I'd be like,
Yeah.
yo, shit, I love my wife. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. It's not that
Wow.
exactly.
It's
Whoa.
like, what you're doing acid? What?
Oh, acid. That's not him. That's not my chance.
But yeah, like kind of one of those things. Like if you never heard a Chance until today, like right now, and you just all of a sudden here's all of his music,
Yeah.
like do you think it would have made it? You would have.
I think it
liked
made
this
it better,
more?
probably, honestly.
You think so?
Maybe. Because his album is like super, like, it's versatile, you know?
Yeah.
There's so many different things.
So
that
like
he
if you,
does.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you went backwards, like if this was the first thing you heard of Chance, and like damn, this is really dope. Let me go back and hear more stuff, and you went backwards, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really thought of it like that.
Like, do you think that would have made you like this more? Because if you didn't know what Chance was beforehand.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it would give it more of a like damn, this is the first album I found of him.
Right.
Yeah. So connect it more with the album. Not
You know what I think about, too, is like, it kind of flopped. Well, no, it didn't kind of flop. It flopped, right? But, like,
yeah.
honestly, because we're from Chicago, we think
Yeah.
Chance is, like, you know, big,
Yeah.
like, top dog type stuff.
Right.
But was he, like, honestly? Because his numbers were never, like, super great.
That's fair.
Oh,
you
so
were just
people
in
from
an area
outside of
that-
the
He never
city,
had,
yeah.
like, he was never, like, top 10 Billboard or anything like
Yeah.
that. You were never hearing him go, like, platinum right away.
Yeah,
That's what I
that's
think
true.
about sometimes. Is like, man, like people are so like critical, but like, was he ever really that big? You know?
That's a
Yeah.
good point. So like if you lived in like St. Louis even,
Yeah.
like would Chance be
Because he was like big, but
As big
when
as
you
he
think
is, yeah.
when people were thinking about Chance before he dropped his album, it was always like, oh, this guy does a lot for Chicago, this and that. You like honestly, people that didn't know Chance would hear more about what he does for Chicago than like, oh, this guy makes great music.
That's
honestly.
a
Yeah.
good point.
Because people from outside of Chicago are like, oh, you donated $1 million. Well,
Yeah, like all the stuff he does.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Is like I don't think he should take it so bad, you know? Because
Mhm.
sometimes you gotta look back, dude, and just be like, what? How
Dude,
big was I?
Yeah. So you're kind of
That's
saying
true.
like this is
Yeah.
like your first big like
Because he was
you're-
Grammy
you're
nominated,
out there.
but it happens. I
Yeah.
mean, people win Grammy.
No, not just nominated. This motherfucker won
All right.
3. Like,
Yeah.
yo.
yeah.
His grandma
His
talks
grandma-
about it.
Oh! No pressure, no pressure. Yeah, I guess you're right, man. So our opinion's super biased then because, I mean, we saw him
Yeah.
here in the backyard.
Yeah,
you
that's a
know?
good point. I didn't even think about that. Just location based. Like people in California probably don't really care about Chance.
Yeah. Who? No.
Exactly.
What did you say
Jones.
earlier? Drake? What did Drake say?
Oh, what was the lyric from the care package? It was a draft day. If I had left this up to Chance,
Yeah.
I would have picked a name like Chance the Rapper.
No offense, because I don't. No, let's not say
Yeah,
that.
see?
so,
Yeah,
like,
you
no
got it.
offense, 'cause, like I don't know the dude or something.
Yeah. I mean, see, even Drake was talking about him. But yeah, speaking of the care package,
Immediately took it back. Though. He's like, man, fuck Chance, but no, he's kind of cool though.
for
I
real.
don't know that guy.
I don't know him. He might be dope.
Yeah. Yo, care package. Did you guys listen to that? Wow.
No, talking about like now or before when all
Bro,
the songs
when
first
When
came
the songs
out.
came out or
Exactly.
recently?
That's
I
where I
heard
got
it today.
like two
Nah.
people asked me like, "Oh, you heard that new Drake stuff?" I was like,
My
yeah,
man.
yeah, bro, yeah."
Yeah, is it easier just to lie and say, yeah, I heard it?
I was like one guy, like I was playing the game with my cousin, like his boy came in and he was like, "Oh dude, I'm probably gonna get off, I gotta listen to that new Drake album." And I heard it and I was just like, I swear to God, I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm about to get off, guys. we're not doing this."
You know what? I don't want to.
So much negative energy in my life already. I don't need
wanna
this.
play-
I don't
I
need
want to
this.
play with people who thought this was all new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Yo, when I first saw that he dropped it, the first song I saw, I was like, yo, this is like, why, you know?
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, now I don't have to sit through YouTube ads to fucking listen to these
And I
songs.
feel
Yeah.
like that was like the main driving force behind this. Was like, well, all of these songs are doing really well, and
Yeah.
they're just like on YouTube or SoundCloud or wherever the fuck they existed.
Yeah.
I was like, what if I just put them in an album and put them on streaming platforms?
And get paid for that
Go
shit.
number one.
Yeah, because it went number
Why
one,
not?
right?
It did better than Chance's album.
Damn,
Yeah,
when,
it
when you're old shit,
a bunch of old Drake shit did better than.
that's fucked up.
It is bad.
So how big was Chance?
The-
Well, it was.
Well,
Yeah.
That's fucked
Oh
up.
shit.
He's not done yet.
Damn.
No.
But
yeah,
see
yo.
this. No.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. I didn't actually I didn't know that it was just old songs that he hadn't put like on streaming platforms and like
Yeah. Well, some of them I know.
officially
Some of them were
released.
like I know some of them were on like If You're Reading This Too Late.
Mhm.
There
but
was
they were
two
like
of
on like
them.
bonus editions and stuff
Yeah,
like
the
that, right?
Motion was on Take Care
Mm-hmm.
as an extra.
I was just singing it in my head, but I'm not gonna sing it.
I think that's the one that tipped me off because that song, it was in a bunch of vines, and I was like, I've heard
Yeah.
this song before. This is new.
Yeah.
And then I started actually looking into it.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace,
Oh,
Vine. No.
That's it.
Pour one out for Vine. The one song on that before we move on was Trust Issues.
Uh-huh.
And not even the song, but there's one like verse where it reminds me of like 2011 Julio.
Uh-huh.
And yo, this
Great
song,
song.
like that verse at the end, I remember he would sing it every fucking day, like every night, right?
Man, every day.
Yo,
night
every
before
summer,
bed.
like this guy,
for bed.
right? Yo, that, and then it's like, yo, the only reason I listen to that is because it reminds me of like that summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there is some connection with Drake and like some of the songs, which if you want to get in like deeper, like yo, a lot of people would make fun of us for listening to Drake back in the day, like.
For sure.
Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people that
Sounds
listen to
like
him
a bitch.
now,
Nah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, remember like in high school, like I would play Drake in my car and be like, "Yo, that shit's whack." Like turn that shit off. Like, nah, fuck you guys.
Like you got to get out and walk. It's
Yeah.
your car. No.
Yeah.
Like
right.
now it's
Wow.
like now it's cool. Like
It's cool
like
to
literally
listen to
like I remember P&D Rock had like an interview and he was like Drake made it cool for ghetto guys to like sing and I was
Yeah.
like what the hell, like it's true though, like
It is, yeah. And I think that whole album, the fact that it was a bunch of old songs and like listening to it now, I was like, oh, this doesn't sound like Drake at all. And that goes back to what I was saying about chance and like trying to change what you're doing.
Right.
So like listening to that now is completely different from what Drake's done in like the last year and
it's
a half.
hard though, man, because there's like when you think of Drake, there's just so many. Like what Drake
Well, yeah,
are
that's
you gonna
what, like,
get? You know,
and that's my point. Like, there's so much shit. Like, I feel like he literally does I'm just gonna
like
keep
Drake could
trying
probably
shit.
rhyme and he literally talks on songs. Like that song "Gold Roses" with Rick Ross. I'm pretty sure he was just in the studio just talking to the mic.
Honestly, yeah.
And it's like, oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So like that, like he doesn't have any of that fear. I was like, oh, what if I do this and people don't like it?
I
Or,
mean,
like,
dude, I'm like after the Pusha thing, what are you scared of now?
But exactly.
Like,
Like,
everyone
yeah,
knows about your
I
kid,
love
yeah.
love Drake, love him
Yeah.
to death. But that Pusha, that probably took an L, honestly.
But would you say that's his only L ever?
I mean, it's the only one he's ever took. Cause he doesn't feud with a lot of people. Like he does. Like when he did Meek, I feel like he sat back and was like Meek Mill. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
let's
like,
do this
really?
one. Let's do this one.
You like analyze
Cause
it,
dude, like Lupe tried to diss him,
Common was beefing
Common,
with him.
and Drake does a lot of subs. Like dude, like even the album, the Care Package album, it has so many subs on it. Like
Yeah.
4 p.m. in Calabasas was about Diddy. 5 a.m. in Toronto was about The Weeknd.
Mhm.
There's like so many on
I
there.
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like a
I thought
9
he
a.m.
just-
in
he
Dallas
woke up-
remake.
Nah.
Yeah.
He woke up late.
He just checked the time. No.
Like 5 a.m. Toronto. Like dude, I remember because like I'm a fucking huge Drake fan. So like I would read about all the stuff. Like when I forget. I think the trilogy, the Weekend album.
Yeah.
Cause like at that time, remember OVO XO was like it was the thing. It was like legit a thing. But then
Yeah.
he dropped that album and Drake's like little owl picture or whatever wasn't on there. So that's why they were feuding with
That's
that.
how it started?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because of the album drop.
And for all you know, the printer just ran out of ink.
Well,
I know, right? The dude editing it just forgot the fucking L.
He was
Yeah.
sleepy. It was 5 a.m. in Toronto.
Well,
4 p.m. Calabasas about Diddy. He like raps his own lines.
oh, shit. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Damn, that's dope.
That was like when Diddy like slapped him at a club or some shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The fuck? I don't remember.
With a
that.
bottle of Ciroc? Bah. No.
You just walked up to him and slapped him at a club? What,
I don't
what-
know
what-
exactly what happened. I wasn't there. No.
Wow.
I had to work that night.
He wasn't there.
No.
You couldn't get in?
He wasn't
Yeah.
there. No.
But yeah, dude. It's just so many. Like that's what he does. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Even like back to back, like that shit, didn't it win some type of an award? Like yo, a diss track won an award.
exactly.
That's
Oh,
crazy. Yeah,
Like it was on like the top 10 Billboard, all that stuff.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I think he's tied or has the record for like most like number one tracks
Yeah.
on the Billboard.
He also passed up the Beatles. When he got that tattoo, everyone's talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you pass up the Beatles, you can do whatever you want.
you can do whatever the
I
fuck
feel
you
like,
want.
yeah.
Got more slaps than the Beatles.
Got more slaps than the Beatles.
That's what he says.
He
Yeah,
says
they,
it, yeah.
literally like
Dog.
Oh,
Basically,
God.
don't forget the
Dog.
dog.
don't
I
tip
love-
me, dog.
I love the dumbass shit Drake says.
Yo,
Wants his chip with the guac.
It's not dumb. Nah.
yo, the chip with the Glock.
Chips with the dip, bro.
Chips with the
Wow.
Chips with the dip.
Chips
Nah.
with the dip.
Okay, we got
Okay.
true. Yeah, so you can't fuck around with.
All right, chips with the dip still kind of it's still as dumb.
All right, well, name track number 4 off of. Sorry for
Oh,
the
shit.
No,
No.
sorry for the wait. Wow, that might be the right one.
Damn.
Yo, if you look at his class though, like when Drake came out, who was he out with? Like
Everybody, dude.
Trey Songz. This was like
All like
when
yeah,
he
like
started,
old.
yeah,
Drake?
like when he started. What was this? Like 2008, 2009.
Man,
So
nah,
this was
well,
like-
like his album was like 2000,
was-
like 11.
Really?
Drake
Yeah.
started like earlier than that.
Well, music wise, yeah, he always had music.
What was the name of his first album? It wasn't Take Care. That was the second.
Which one?
His very first album.
Are you
So
talking
far
about the mixtape?
No,
No, not so far gone.
Not so far gone.
Oh, thank me later.
Thank Me Later. That
Yeah.
okay, yeah. That one was like 2000. It had to be like 2010. 'Cause that was
Something like that.
Yeah. So then, if you look, all right, that's what 9, almost 10 years ago, right? How long has J. Cole been in the game, or like Kendrick, or
It's hard to tell, dude, because there's so many mixtapes out there.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff
like
yeah.
you want to do that. Yeah, because
Like,
like,
Kendrick
the
had,
first
like,
time I
Section
heard Drake
80.
was like 2007,
oh shit,
Yeah.
2006 maybe. Even.
Yeah.
Well, because he had
Off
so
of
far.
MySpace?
Well, because he had so far gone.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
pretty big.
So
All
that
right.
was like the first time I heard Drake.
yeah.
So I can't even remember. Like that was still.
It's so long. I don't even remember how I heard Drake. Honestly,
Really?
like it just happened. Like
I remember.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I
It
remember.
wasn't an
Oh,
epic
yeah.
story. I was just hanging out with Lil Wayne, and it was like, yo, I got this little man from
I
Toronto.
got this dude from Degrassi.
Yeah.
Says he could spit bars.
oh, you were in
Yeah.
Houston when they met each other? No.
Yeah, we were in Houston. He flew him out. He had his
November 18th.
You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
were there
great-
too.
It's a
Yeah.
great song.
That's
Nah.
the day you met Lil Wayne.
Just assume everything's a song now.
It is a song.
That is- Bro, all right. Well, fucking Drake, dude. I think. Would you say he goes down as like?
Best ever. You're
greatest.
right. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Is he the greatest? Because we still got
I don't know, man.
Lil
It's
Wayne,
hard.
Jay Z. Damn. Should we get
It's
into the
hard.
greatest topic or?
No.
Nah, we can go on
It's
for
hard.
fucking hours.
There's goats. There's a lot.
There's
There's
a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
J. Cole's a goat.
He's the most. I forgot how I phrased it the other day. I said it to you when we weren't filming at some point.
Most relevant.
Yeah, he's been like the most relevant artist for like the last 15 plus years. So I think that alone puts him in a category. Not even like most relevant rapper or like hip hop artist, but most relevant artist. Just period.
Period.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think the 29 number one Billboard hits like state that. Like
How do you think his like peers feel about that? Like Tyga, we just talked about
man,
Tyga.
fuck Drake, he's over here singing and shit.
Yeah. Or like even like Nicki Minaj, I mean, she's not as good as, like everyone from Young Money was like had the same opportunity to blow up like Drake did.
For sure.
Fucking Lil Chucky.
the fuck?
Yeah, Lil Chucky.
Lil Twist.
Lil Twist with the
There's a lot of people in there.
Yeah, bro, and like they all
Jay Sean.
Jay Sean, really?
Yeah, Jay
Jay
Sean. He was
Sean.
on Young Money.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think
that?
of-
What was that? Jay Sean.
That's what he used to
that's his
say.
drop. Yeah,
He
that's
used
his
to
drop.
say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Jay Sean. And, like you knew
Get
the
that
song
one
was gonna
song,
be whack.
Jay Sean Kingston.
Yeah, I was thinking of Sean Kingston. And I was like, that's
Yeah.
the wrong drop.
I don't know.
Oh, it is.
Was
Right.
it,
They
you
have a
really
song
did
together. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. See,
I remember that.
and who else was on Bedrock? Bedrock was
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
He did the chorus.
Oh yeah.
He was signed to Young Money for a little bit.
You remember Every Girl in the World? No.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
Mac
met them.
Maine.
No.
Mac,
Mac
nah,
Maine.
fuck
Gutta
that.
Gutta. T Streets.
Yeah.
He
Who's the guy with
remembers.
the teeth? He had like a big like.
That's
Oh,
Renee.
Lil
Renee
Wayne.
has teeth.
Oh no, he had like a overbite and he could spit. He was on the remix for that one song. Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
Corey Guns. or
Oh,
something.
Corey
You
Guns.
remember him?
Yeah,
I
Corey
remember.
Guns.
Oh, he's on
What's his
6 foot, 7 foot.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to him.
I can't even like picture his. I can't even imagine his voice right now.
It's really weird. He was like
yeah.
really.
He sounds like he's from New York.
Yeah, he was like ghetto but nerdy.
Oh,
Like he looked little but tall.
What?
He looked like gay but like tough.
Jesus
he looked
Christ.
gay but straight.
Yeah, he looked like he sucked, but he could spit really well.
He was red but blue.
It's like when the when they shoot music videos with Kendrick Lamar and he's always in the forefront, so he looks like he's the same
little
size
taller.
as all the other people.
Yeah, he's just short as fuck.
So they put him in
Yeah.
the front, or they always have him crouching down, or the other person crouching down. Pay attention to it next time you watch a Kendrick Lamar
Actually, yeah,
video.
I've never paid attention to that before. Yeah.
He's always either like crouched down or he's like super in front of everyone else.
or in a tree eating
or
an elote.
like
Yeah.
somewhere different, like
Yeah.
not on the same level, so you can't tell what his height is.
That's a good observation. I've never. Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Speaking of Kendrick, though,
Just
where
watch.
has he been all summer? Yeah.
He's been planning.
You think so?
I hope so.
Nah.
I would imagine.
I hope so.
Bro, nah. What was his last drop? Damn.
I actually looked this
Damn.
up. He was featured in a song that I can't remember. It was pretty bad. Like,
Really?
it was pretty bad.
Oh, wow.
But it was like it came out like last week.
Oh shit.
But it was bad. He didn't do anything without his like Kendrick voice.
I know exactly what you mean. He has a
Yeah.
Kendrick voice. Yeah.
The Kendrick voice, you know? Like the little alien sounding thing.
Oh yeah.
That.
It gets like really high pitched.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think he
yeah, I
only
know
had like
some
8
of-
bars.
Damn.
So he was like on it to like, you know.
I don't know, man. A lot of
No.
people would like fight you to say that he's like the greatest right now.
Oh, I would agree with that
mean,
argument.
I would. I mean, it's the big three: him, Cole, and Drake.
Really? You think
Yeah,
so?
I would
for
agree with
sure.
that argument.
Who else would you put up there? Like right now, who's the big three? Like,
Kanye?
think,
Nah,
I
I'm
love,
not
I love
trying.
Kanye, man. It's a good shot though.
No, like right now though.
Right now.
Like if you're just
big
looking
three.
at the last 4 years.
Lil Nas X.
Wow.
Shit.
Nah.
He's right. Though.
He's right. All right,
What?
game's over, guys. Pack it
Wow.
up.
If you think about it.
Well.
No. Yeah, no, I mean, big three, J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. I'm trying to think of, there has to be somebody else.
You can make an argument for Schoolboy Q.
Nah,
I don't know about that.
Schoolboy. Nah.
I think you can make an argument for him,
Really?
especially
Think so?
like with his style that he makes.
He does have a unique style.
He's unique in his style, and he doesn't. As far as like what I've seen of his, he doesn't change it. He's kind of like Jay-Z. He's like, this is my style. You're gonna like it. If not, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, because like Jay-Z's never changed his style,
No.
and you can make the
I don't think he
argument that
can.
he's relevant. Yeah, he can. No.
No.
Has Jay-Z ever changed his style? I don't
No,
think so.
he's had like the same flow and like the same type of delivery since he's like started.
Like Magna Carta sounded like 444.
Yes, but like
yeah, he does sound the same. If you really think about it.
the
Yeah.
point being is that like he could keep on putting out the same style and just get better at his one thing, and people still love it.
Yeah, but I don't think people are gonna go to like a Schoolboy Q concert though, unless it's free.
I'm-
No, boys.
No.
That's
I mean, I
awesome.
like Schoolboy Q. I wouldn't put him like big three.
No, I wouldn't put him, but I could see people making the argument.
He's up there. Yeah. He's actually best friends with Mac Miller, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Did not know
like
that.
you gotta think about it. Like, what if Kendrick was like Drake and just push it out all the time? Or if J. Cole was like Drake, and they
That
push
would
it all the
be
time. Like I love
dope.
Drake, but I feel like man, it would be so hard to argue. Like it's easy to argue for me because I just be like, oh look at the numbers.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Is just be like,
Well-
oh. But then again, you gotta look at like who's putting shit out like Drake.
That's true. And then you could also make the opposite argument. Like, what if Drake put out music as rarely as J. Cole and
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar? Like, how much better would Drake's tracks be?
I got it. Fucking Logic, dude. Logic's been putting out shit. He's been putting out 2 albums for the last like couple years.
That's fair, but he's not.
Yeah,
He doesn't have the publicity that they have.
If he didn't do
What do you
that
mean?
suicide song, who would he be?
1-800 bro.
Exactly. Yeah, without that song though.
Without that song,
He
who
would
was
be fucking Logic. The greatest to ever do it.
the black white guy.
Ah.
That guy.
I don't know.
We already
I
have
like
him
Logic.
down.
You know I like Logic.
No, yeah, yeah.
I like Logic, but
I'm just trying to like fuck with you guys. I'm trying to. No one. There has to be someone
No,
to
we
compare to
didn't even hear
Drake.
what I- you didn't even hear
well,
what I said.
well, that was
I know.
Big Sean. Remember, that's why he was always all mad about it because he thought he was up there, but like
Big Sean was mad that he thought he was
Yeah.
up there.
that's why like him and Kendrick always like kind of threw subs at each other.
I think
Oh, they did.
he had a
Yeah.
he had like a year window. Where
Well,
he
his
could've made that
first drop
argument.
was good. And then
Bro,
after
finally
that-
famous.
yeah, finally famous.
Amazing.
Was good.
I think yeah, he had a solid window where you could have seen him going on that path, and then
Oh, yeah.
he just
Yeah.
kind of didn't.
Why do you think he fell off? Like,
I think honestly, I just think it's hard. Like Drake, going back to Drake, like he's been able to keep on going because his music is just consistently like a reflection of what he's doing.
mm-hmm.
So, and this was evident while I was listening to the Care Package shit, because like it wasn't him talking about him being rich. It was him about like trying to be rich and like trying to get known. And so he's always he's just rapped what he sees. And I feel like after Big Sean actually made it and he was finally famous, he was
Now
like,
what?
oh fuck, like what do I do now?
Finally with Janae. Well, now I'm not. Nah.
Wow.
Yeah, I
so
get you.
I feel like it's kind of that thing where it's like you got what you wanted, and now you're kind of like
Yeah.
you
gotta
can't
be-
rap about trying to make it anymore because
Like
no
Dra-
one's gonna believe that.
like
Right.
Drake is like if somebody was like, who's the greatest songwriter? Like, obviously, I don't know if I'd put Drake up there because
Yeah.
it's hard because there's so many arguments that say he's not a great songwriter. But I mean, I think he is of what he does, how he came up writing his own shit. But like when Drake makes a song, like he could literally tell you a story about how his day went and it would sound good.
Right.
Like, I think Drake is just really good at telling stories.
Yeah, no, he's a good storyteller. I'll give him that.
Like look what you've done and take care.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would just talk about like how his uncle gave money or some random girl that he used to talk to.
Or like
Yeah.
him
Like
and his mom.
like anything, and
Yeah.
it's just like, oh man, this shit's hard.
Bro, he
Right.
had his grandma on the track, and that shit was
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, and that's why like I feel like that's something that would put him in that argument. And
Well, when you
'cause
listen,
not every artist can do that. Like Big Sean clearly couldn't do it.
I guess it goes down to like when you listen to rap songs. Now, do you listen to like the storytelling aspect? Do you listen to the lyrical, like lyricist, like you know what I'm talking about?
Fuck no.
I
Or
know
what do
what
you
you're talking about.
what do you look for in like a good rap song where you're like, yo, that shit's fire?
It's got to catch my attention first, honestly.
Really?
If it doesn't catch my attention in like the first 10 seconds, I'm not listening.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't think I listen to like rap music. I don't think what people make now is like rap music. Cause like I love music. Like I don't like listen to it like all the time. Like it's like saying you don't like Wu-Tang or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I think of rap music, like as a music lover, like I think that's like real rap. Like all them, like Rakim and all those guys.
Ooh,
And
okay.
like
So do you think that doesn't exist anymore then?
no, fuck no.
Okay.
Like Kendrick
Yeah.
could, like Kendrick and Cole can do it,
right.
but I
But
don't.
that's not what they do.
But why would you? I mean, I get it. That's like it's hard to explain. Like somebody out there that just wants to do their own thing. Like Logic, how he didn't want to sign because he wanted to do his own shit, but then obviously ended up signing because where
Yeah.
was that getting him? You
Right.
know? So it's like, why would you want to do something that's not gonna get you to where you want to be?
That makes sense.
So it's like now it's like the me. Would you say me? Like obviously, an older like 4-year-old guy would be like, listen to the Migos, like alternative rap music off.
That's what I do have in my notes that like old heads like do like the reason they
Yeah.
don't like Migos and like the Lil Xans or whatever is because there's no like content into it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no storytelling,
isn't.
there's no lyrical like
No.
Talk about
combats.
fucking Rolexes. I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the Migos.
Well, yeah, no, I'll agree. The Migos they did some like
They do their shit.
yeah they
best
like,
ad
changed
libs in the game.
yeah.
Honestly. But like, yeah, like, I mean, when I think about rap, like, I mean, I would look at Kendrick like a rapper, J. Cole as a rapper. I mean, I could look at Drake as a rapper, but obviously I don't think he is.
Not a full.
Because for what though? Like,
Yeah.
what to prove a point? Where is that going to get
That he
you?
could do it.
Yeah. Because I mean, money makes the world go round. Or does your opinion make the world go round? You know, like, does it make you feel better at the end of the day that like you tried or that you can do something?
You're talking about when they're creating music,
Yeah, like okay, like Kendrick made Good Kid, Mad City.
Right.
And that shit went
Amazing.
crazy. And then you know all this shit started happening in like black communities, and then he did To Pimp a Butterfly.
amazing.
Exactly. So like he already was there. Do you think he would have started his career with To Pimp a Butterfly? Probably not.
No,
'Cause he was a
Nobody
totally
would have
different.
listened to it.
That's what I'm saying. So
he
it's
actually
like
talks about that he asked Dr. Dre like, can I like does it play for me to make music like this, right? And then
Yeah.
Dre was like, yo, just make whatever the hell you want because at the end of the day, like your listeners and like your stands are gonna follow you no matter how you sound,
Right.
And it's just the rest of the world is gonna be like, yo, this shit's whack,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Well-
think it does make sense that okay, so if the Migos were, I'm sure they could rap, like I'm sure they got some lyrical shit,
maybe.
but like if they sounded different, you think people now would be like, yeah, that shit's garbage.
maybe 1/3 of them could rap.
Offset,
Yeah.
I think Takeoff's probably the best one.
take off.
Yeah.
You think so? Better
Like
than
rapper wise.
Quavo.
I think Quavo's probably the best sound. Like I'd rather
I think Quavo
listen.
has the best voice.
I'd rather listen to a Quavo song. Like
Yeah.
I would know what he was saying. Like I probably know the lyrics, but I would be like, whatever, fucking
It's like
bitches
listening
and
to Future.
you know,
Wow.
whatever.
Oh, that's another
It's
one.
probably about fucking bitches.
Oh, you know, Future could be in a big.
Yo, okay, but that's a great example, Renee. You just nailed it. You remember when Future first came out? This motherfucker did not sound like Future. Now
didn't.
he
No.
had a whole different style, like a whole different, like it was more lyrical. Like
Well, he was like a more typical rapper.
Yeah.
nah, I wouldn't even say that. Like he just what like
Trapper
sounded
or
different.
something,
Trap.
yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
like even then, like what the fuck is trap?
Yeah, typical rapper.
Well,
Oh.
no. Well,
I feel like a
guys,
trap
nah.
rapper is like your average rapper
I
today.
mean, well, yeah, but T.I. was a trap rapper.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he kind of sounded like T.I. when he first came out. when
little
Future
more,
came out,
little
he
more,
sounded like
little
T.I.
more auto tune. A lot of more auto tune.
Yeah. But then that goes with the whole T-Pain thing. Like they're just adapting to like everything that's out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like today. Like why wouldn't you have auto tune? You know?
Yeah. Why are you gonna be the weird one with no autotune?
Yeah,
Because that's weird. Nah, Civet.
But that's what sells records, though.
it does.
That is. That really does. Yeah.
So
I think it's just you gotta. There, I mean, at the end of the day, people are more concerned with making money and making a life for
Exactly.
themselves than
Yeah, yeah.
trying to prove their worth in the eyes of a 40-year-old man.
exactly. Like if I could
'Cause
make
that's not
music,
their
like
demographic.
why not get there? And now you have all the like if you're making it, like you probably got a couple friends, couple people that you got your music out to, probably 1,000 people, right? Instead, or just make something that's gonna blow up, and now you have millions, and then do what you want to do.
Just make Old Town
Like
Road.
Just try
yeah,
it one.
like that or fucking Panda, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, just make Old Town Road and then be like, hey, I'm gay. And
That's true.
There you
Yo,
go.
for real.
Built-in audience forever.
And now your audiences are gonna be like, oh, who cares? Like we're still gonna
Who cares?
love you.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Gay?
People
I
are gonna
like your
support you.
music, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy's gay. Let me listen to him.
Yeah.
Like you know.
It's like, oh, Chances from Chicago. Yeah, I like his album.
Even though that shit was like, okay, yeah. No, I agree with you guys. I'm just like playing
Yeah.
devil's advocate a little bit.
I just feel like it's easier. Like some people don't. Like Logic didn't. He didn't want to sell out, and he wanted to
Yeah.
let people know he was black and white and whatever. But
He's an Oreo.
it didn't work out.
Bro, but Logic was making like, he made an album in space. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't actually go to space. Trey.
oh, well,
No.
okay, but the storyline
I
was
was like, you didn't go to space, right?
No. He went to space, all right?
Met up with Rick and Morty.
Dude, Rick and Morty, yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
were
true. He
in the
was in a
fucking
Rick and Morty episode.
Yeah,
That
dude,
was
like
dope.
that shit's dope, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know, like he's just doing his own shit.
What about like Wale? Like Wale was fire too. His first album.
So okay, so then that's my question. How come Wale isn't as popular or as like high demand as?
But that's like what Renee
Logic.
said. Like with Jay-Z, like he did one thing and people loved it. But Wale did one thing and it just didn't work out.
well, Ambition.
Yeah, Ambition was fire.
That shit was fire. Lotus Flower Bomb.
people just-
bro, no,
Slight Work with,
Slight Work.
Big Sean, who also it didn't work out with.
And I
Duh.
think,
Bro.
and it's harder to do it now because like when Jay Z did his one thing and people loved it, the first time he did it, music moved a lot slower.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Where now, like, you could go home, someone could go home, record a song, put it on YouTube, and it could
Yeah.
blow up tomorrow morning. It could be like the next viral song.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I always wondered about that too. Like, how did it had to be so much harder to blow back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like, man, you had to
bro.
do like record all this, put on a CD, and be like, oh, hey, Renee, take
Yeah,
this.
you had to hand it to
Or
people,
it'd just be like, I could do it on
Yeah.
my phone and then send it to you. It's like, hey, send this
Yeah.
to everybody you know. Put it on Facebook where you have like 3,000 friends.
you literally upload that shit to
Right.
like SoundCloud and like
Yeah.
So I think that
Yeah.
would be why, like,
Yeah.
people like Jay-Z, like, made it big doing one thing because they did it when it wasn't that easy
Yeah.
to share music. There was a bigger barrier to entry, you know?
oh yeah, 100%.
you couldn't
Even
just
like
log into
50, like 50
yeah.
Cent, like he was still out here like pushing
Handing
out his
people
tapes.
tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, not to say that people don't do that still. Like, people still hand out tapes and shit, but, there's
Yeah.
people on YouTube, there's people on SoundCloud, there's people on Spotify. Like, there's people, like, there's music coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
So it's either you got to try to do the next big thing and popularize it, or you just got to do what's hot right now.
But we're talking about impressing the whole world. You know how hard that is. Like Old Town Road, like that impressed millions of people. Like, but that shit was just like catchy. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
Right. You
Like
just-
looking back at it, it's like, yo, it was a good song, but it was like,
It's just
Yeah,
catchy.
Trevor, you don't
It was just
understand.
catchy.
He has the horses in the back.
wow.
Exactly.
Like,
Yes.
listen, horses in the back.
Well, now it makes sense.
Not in the front.
He's got him in the
Not
back.
even on the sides.
Damn.
The back.
What if he was on the Newtown Road?
Oh,
It
shit.
wouldn't have blown
Yeah.
up.
You're
Nobody
right.
would know who he is. He'd be like, "Hey guys, I'm gay." I was like, "Aha."
Where your
Why did
horses?
you start laughing at
Where
me?
your horses now? Nah.
What kind of
No
horses
wonder
you
in the
ride?
back. No.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. No, that makes sense. Yo, it's funny. I just looked at my phone and I got a Spotify alert talking about
Well,
About
check
horses
out.
in the back.
talking about don't bring us up on your podcast. No.
Well, we're on Spotify, so we get.
Oh,
We get
not
the
anymore.
plug.
Not
After
anymore.
this.
No.
Oh
anymore.
fuck, nah. Oh yeah, you want to talk about Lil Nas X?
You wanna-
Um,
He was on our feature page.
all right. So then you're saying that this music's not watered down. It's just like really creative, because a lot of people argue it that it's watered down, and it's not.
I think it's creative. I
I
mean,
think
the
it's-
flow,
it-
like what they say is probably like,
That's
Nah.
watered down. I think lyrically it's watered
Yeah.
down.
but like you gotta like when you listen to their flows and like they come in with ad libs, like they sat down and thought about this shit.
I'm trying
I
to
could
think
see
of an
that.
ad lib right now where it's
Exactly.
I could see them planning their ad libs. Like,
Yeah.
Like timing it perfectly. Like,
I saw like a
What?
it was like a parody, but like I could see this happening though, where like a dude came in and he was recording and he recorded all the ad libs first,
and then match
and
it.
then he wrote a verse to match the ad libs.
See, I'm not down for that. Like
It was a joke, but like I could see
Oh,
someone
okay.
trying to do
Yeah.
that. Like,
I was gonna say that shit. He must be really good if he
like
could do
fire
that.
as ad libs, and then you just you work your way there, I guess.
Damn. So would you say this is like the ad lib generation? Like this is the
Auto-tune ad-lib.
auto-tune
Yeah.
ad lib? Because if you look, okay, how much time do we have? Because I want to talk about the generations in music before we take a quick break.
So I guess we should probably take the break now, and then we'll get into that.
All right, for sure.
'Cause
Yeah,
I feel
because
like that's
guys,
gonna be longer. Than 15
if you're
minutes.
still with us, yo, I'm about to dive into this whole generation shit that totally fucked. Like 10-year-old me was like, all right, I think I know what hip hop is, but then 12-year-old me was like, who is Mike Jones? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
Exactly. Nah. We're gonna be
call
right
him?
back, guys. We're gonna take a quick break, come back with these generations, and I also want to play a quick game with Julio to test his knowledge on hip hop. So
Oh shit.
it's gonna be good.
yeah.
gonna be
So
bad.
sit tight. We'll be right back. Check this out.
Hey, what's up? I'm a rapper named Show You Suck, and I'm on Windy City Underground with Trado on the radio. I fucked that up, didn't I? I'm just I'm kind of dabbling in like all those worlds right now, like comedy, like music is always I feel like going to be like I'm spearheading that shit.
Yeah.
But now I'm like part of putting together like a zine.
Okay.
Just kind of shit for the hell of it. I got music videos, but I also have like mini like cartoons
Oh,
as
no
well.
shit.
Yeah, like
dope.
little claymation features that I'm really stoked on.
Yeah, you seem like a really creative person. You know, it's reflected in your music. Especially in Loose Slices 2, which was a great project, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man.
What was the one song that was like you had the most fun recording or writing?
On New Slices 2?
Yeah.
Mars Attacks. Real shit, I've never seen not one episode. Of
Really?
Full House
Oh wow.
to this day. Like I'm totally conscious of
Right,
Full
right.
House. I know who all the characters are.
Uncle Jesse, all of
Yeah,
them.
I still to this day have not seen one episode.
That's funny, bro.
Shit's tough sometimes, but I just make shit. You wanna make shit, you got fucking ideas, just do it. Just fucking do it. But thanks a lot for fucking coming out. Please, tell people, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, I know y'all do that. I fucking appreciate it, y'all all I got. Tell people about the next shit and spread the word. Thanks a fucking lot. I love you dudes. I'm gonna go home and play Call of Duty now.
Welcome back, guys. Trader Without Radio. We're here with Julio, motherfucking.
No, I forgot my
What
last
was
name.
it?
Nah.
I was gonna say, what was it, Big Daddy?
Julio
or-
Big
Big
Dog
Dog.
wrote
Big-
Big Daddy.
No. That's the other.
about
That's
that.
the other podcast.
Oh, that's a late night podcast.
That's the-
Yeah, man. No,
Trader without a shirt.
What's up,
why,
everybody?
why did I just hear like Marvin Gaye playing in the background?
So it's Marvin Gaye in the background. Half the lights are on, and it's you in this exact same position, but just shirtless. It's like, welcome back to Trader Without a Shirt.
His voice is only welcome back.
Yo, you remember Whispers in the Dark?
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Trader Without a Shirt. I'm here with Big Daddy.
Renee, you're gonna have to.
We're just gonna
sit this one
dive right in.
out. All right, fuck you guys.
Go ahead. Slide.
Well,
in.
damn.
No.
Yeah.
Where's your hand going?
Yeah, I'm nervous now.
Slide it in.
Is that hot in
Slide
here?
in who? Nah.
Yeah. So this is great.
So what up, Big Daddy?
Yo, so like I said before, I want to play a game with you real quick in the non-sexual way.
Get it wrong. You gotta lose an article of clothing.
If you get it right, you lose 2.
Damn.
Oh shit!
What is Drake's name? No.
Wow, he's already taking it off. What's Drake's name? No.
You're taking it off.
I know it's not even my fucking. Bro, you guys.
Drake?
Oh shit.
All right. So what's this game, Trado?
Yo, so I want to play. It's just a quick game called Finish That Lyric. Oh man. All right.
All right.
It's not Finish That Lyric. I just made that up because I want to see your
That'd
reaction.
have been a good game, honestly.
Yo, I'm gonna give you some lyrics. I'm gonna read some lyrics, and you have to either tell me if it's too easy. You have to tell me both the artist and the song. If it's
Okay.
hard, you can just tell me either or.
Okay.
All right.
What if he tells you the album?
Oh, damn. What if I tell you
Ooh,
the
that's
ye-
bonus
Ooh,
points.
the
what if he
year?
tells you the album and the year it came out, but he doesn't know the artist or the.
What
name
if I
of
tell you the
song?
writers on the album credits?
Wow.
Nah.
The producer on the track. Yeah.
What if I tell you who shot the music video? No.
Ooh, fucking
Julian?
Julian. Shout out to Julian, Plutonian. All right, so yeah, you want to play? I don't have a name for this game, so we're just gonna
Let's do it.
gonna
dive
be,
into
uh,
it.
Yeah.
All right, Renee,
Not
are you
die.
gonna participate or should we have Hulu do it?
I guess we'll have Hulu take a first guess and then I'll go.
All right, that's fair.
If I don't get it,
All right.
if I don't get it, then don't get it. Tell me
So I
real
got
bad.
5 songs for you, right? Here we go. And if you're watching at home, feel free to just jump in. You can comment if you know the song. If we see your comment, we'll hit a like. That's all you
actually,
get.
You know, no, there's you can timestamp your comment, so like it'll show like you put this comment at this point in time.
Oh, like on YouTube?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can leave your comments with the timestamps, and if you get all of them right, we'll do something. We'll figure something out.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll send you. Duh.
Send you a care package.
we'll send you a
Wow.
care package, aka Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Nah, just leave the camera.
All right, cool. Here we go. First song on this list we have. Wow, I was about to give you the name of the song.
We have
All right, here we go.
Juvenile. Back that. No.
Smooth Criminal. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Go.
But it's nothing when you stop and just say fuck it, because you're walking out in public and you hear them talking rubbish.
Yeah, shit.
I don't know, dude.
I could read it back if you guys want me to read it back.
I'm not gonna get it either way.
No?
Is it an easy one?
It's a super easy one.
Oh man,
Well-
maybe it's the way you said
I
it.
gotta say it
That's
again.
the whole point.
Yeah. Run it back.
Say it.
Run
Sing it. Sing it.
Sing it. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Get
I'm gonna
into
say
a little
say it.
bit.
I'm gonna sing it. Say it.
Yeah,
All right, all right.
say it, and I'm gonna try and find a rhythm to it.
I'm gonna throw ad libs on it.
But
No.
It's just a dying bird just going down. All right. But it's nothing when you stop and just say fuck it.
Fuck it.
Because you're walking out in public
Public.
and you hear them talking rubbish.
Rubbish.
Is that it?
That's it.
There's
I could
nothing you say
keep going
fuck
if you
it,
want.
And you're walking out in public. Shit.
I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna.
I have
not even
no
gonna try
idea.
to
Do you want the
guess on this
next
one.
verse or do you just want to call it?
Yeah, I probably won't get it either way.
No?
Who's
Renee?
it? Can I get who's it by?
All right, let me get the next couple lines.
Okay.
I just want to ride.
Yeah, you do.
Ride through the city
No.
in a cutlass. Find a big butt bitch.
Someone get my nuts kicked.
Somewhere get my nuts kissed.
I
know it now.
I don't know it.
Ah, that was too easy.
I don't know
Yeah.
it.
You don't know it?
I don't know it.
Guys, any help? All right.
It's Mac Miller.
It's Mac Miller, yeah.
What's on
The song is Donald Trump. Yeah.
That the
Ride
last
through the
part
city
got
in the
me.
cutlass.
Yeah.
Find a big butt bitch.
The first couple lines you said, I had no idea though.
Really? All right. Maybe I should sing it a little bit more because this shit's going to be hard as fuck for you guys.
That was on best day ever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Julio 0. Renee's got 1. Here we
What do
go.
You have
Wow.
Here goes number 2.
We should have all looked at the camera. Like, duh.
right? All synchronized.
Here we go. Ready? I don't give a fuck if it's dark or not. I'm harder than me trying to park a Dodge. But I'm drunk as fuck right next to a humongous truck in a 2-car garage.
Oh, man, I know this one. I know this one.
In a
Man.
2-car garage. Duh. In a 2-car garage. No. How many different ways can you say 2-car garage?
Yo, a 2-car garage. No, y'all flexing? The small ass garage?
Skirt. No.
It's the noise you gotta make 'cause you almost hit the other one.
Right?
Damn.
I don't give a fuck if it's dark or not. I'm harder than me trying to park a Dodge. But
Oh, I know.
Oh,
the
I know
song
what it is.
already.
I know what it is.
I said it too fast.
Yeah.
You did say it too fast.
Yeah, you gave it away with the second one.
Julio?
Ah, dude, I honestly.
What?
You just said you
What's the name of the song, bro?
I got the artist.
Do I have to say
This one's too easy. You got to give me the name of the song.
Still Dre?
Yeah. No, well, no.
What is it?
Close. Dre's in the name of the song.
Forgot about Dre? It's not
Forgot
forgot.
about,
No, it's not forgot.
It's not.
Is it?
Is it?
It is.
Maybe?
It is.
No.
Well,
I don't
say it
know.
is.
I'm asking you. No. How many
Yeah.
points you got?
Well-
No.
Yo, it's Forgot About Dre. Dr. Dre. Eminem.
Oh, okay. I
Eminem.
know Dre isn't.
Yeah, when you sped it up, it made it
Yeah.
so much easier.
Yeah.
All right, you guys got it.
Fuck you too, bitch. Call the cops. Nah.
Because you loud ass motherfucking barking dog. Duh. All right, here we go.
Well, yeah, Eminem
Round 3. Man, you guys are bad at this.
Well, I got one right.
Here we go. sun
shit.
is down,
Is it?
freezing cold. That's how
Come
we
on,
already
that
know
one's
winter's
bad.
here.
That was easy.
I'm giving you an alley-oop, bro. My
Go
dog will
ahead,
probably
Julio.
do it for a Louis belt. That's just all he knows. He don't know nothing else.
We just fucking
Right? It's all fucking slam poetry.
You're reading it.
That's hot. That's
Real,
hot.
real.
That is all he knows.
I try to show him.
But that's all he knows.
God, no, you would pick.
Why don't you
All right,
back that ass up?
Any guess? Any guess?
That's man. It's gotta be Rihanna.
Wow. Umbrella. No.
That's well, I mean, honestly, Drake didn't even get a feature on this song. He didn't get credit on it, did it?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Did he?
he's
I thought it was just
credited
Travis
on it.
Scott.
He's
Is
in
he
the video and
credited?
everything.
Credited, yeah.
Is he credited? Or maybe it was like it first came out. They didn't put the credits on Apple right away.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah,
I saw
true.
that happen
Yeah.
with Chances.
Does it? Right?
Yeah, they do that sometimes. They don't
They
say
put the credits
feature's
right
name,
away. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so what is it?
What?
Wait, for real?
No.
No, you know this one. You have this one. Oh, thank God. No.
Yeah.
So
I was about to-
it's like I had Drake, right? He's all right.
Well, this Drake guy?
This Drake? Who is that? No.
Drake?
He's all right. Aubrey.
Well, for everyone at home trying to figure this out, it was sicko mode, so just confused the shit out of half the listeners.
Well, no, it wasn't. No,
Bro, I don't know if you're like playing or if
it's a
you're
great
serious.
song though. Honestly,
All right,
it's
all
a
right.
weird video.
All right, this one's a little bit harder. I don't know if you guys. All right, fuck it. Here we go. Ice cream truck and the beauty supply. Blockbuster movies and heralds again. We still catching lightning bugs. When the plague hit the backyard, had to come in at dark, cause the big shawties act hard. Okay, now Dave Grandpa Grand Crossing. First day, nigga shooting.
Is it Lupe Fiasco?
Ooh, you're close.
It's gotta be a Chicago person.
It's a Chicago person.
They have Harold.
Why? 'Cause
They have
the
Heralds.
Yeah, because they said Heralds.
Well,
You think a person
Wale
from
said
Kentucky's
Heralds.
going to say Heralds?
I don't know who it is.
no, nothing.
Lupe was my guess.
Should I guess? what
Summer
Chicago-
school get to losing students, but the CBD getting new recruitment.
I have no idea.
You guys are really bad at this.
Oh, I already said my one guess.
Oh, Harold. I mean Lupe.
Yeah.
Nah.
Is it Vic
It was-
Mensa? No.
Oh, close. It was Chance the Rapper. Summer Friends.
I was just going to guess Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
I was, but I was like, that would be too easy.
Well,
but you are easy.
Yeah.
You are you?
Duh.
Damn.
Well,
That's for the
late
other
night
pod-
podcast.
Well,
All right, last one. If you guys get this, I'll give you my laptop.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck is this?
that's a
Yo,
great-
this is not the song I chose.
Oh, you're doing it now.
yeah, that's it. Now you gotta
No,
do that
I don't
song.
even know what this is.
Well,
Oh, okay, never mind. If he doesn't know what it is and he's looking at it,
well,
All right, here we go. It's stall, Renee. Just think of something.
so
yeah.
when we were doing this, Trado played he was on his phone. He's like, all right, I'm gonna play 2 seconds of this song, and you gotta guess what song it is. And then he plays like 10 seconds of the fucking song. I was like, bro, what happened? It's like, bro, look at this little ass button I gotta hit. I got my big ass finger. He's just missing a button.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh man.
All
Had
right, here
any
we go.
hot wings lately?
Yo, hot ones,
Some
fire.
hot wings.
You want hot wings?
No, I'm asking, have you had any lately?
I have.
It's cool. Did you know Trado went a couple days without being able to eat hot wings?
Oh, that was a great segue.
What happened?
He happened. Nah.
Big
Duh.
Daddy happened.
Big Daddy
Big
happened.
Daddy happened.
All over my mouth.
All right,
So what's the last
that's
song,
the end
bro?
of the show.
All right. Well, he pretty much busted my lip on accident. I couldn't eat my hot wings. So, yeah.
KFC hot wings.
Oh yeah, they were
there we go.
$5 the box.
That's not even worth eating. You're fine.
They're kind of fire. They're kind of fire.
Yo, they
Yeah.
hit different when you've been swimming all day.
All right.
They hit different when all you had is $5.
All right, here we go. Last one. I'm in California dreaming about how we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There is such a difference between us and a million miles. Yo, this is hard. You're not.
That
gonna
doesn't
get
even
this.
sound like a. I thought it was like a. Like.
Was that Whitney Houston?
Yeah. I didn't even think that was like a. I didn't even think that was a dude.
I must have called 1,000 times to
Shazam
tell
it.
you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. but when I call, you never seem to be home.
Aretha Franklin.
Oh, bro, no. It is a girl. I'll give you a clue. It's
Can
a
I
girl.
phone a friend?
Sure.
Nah.
What do you say? What are you gonna say when you phone your friend?
I don't know. Is it Janae Aiko? No.
Yeah, I have
Sean?
no idea on this one.
It's "Hello" by Adele.
How could
I'm
I? How
actually
could I
kinda-
not know?
I'm actually
Wow.
kind of disappointed I didn't know that one.
Bro, how did you not? Hello from the other side. I must have called.
You
it
didn't say that
Well, that
part.
would have given it away, bro. Hello
Wow.
from the other side. No. Yeah,
And
that would have
he-
been given.
And he said that part.
Dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
so we did decent. We got like 2 apiece.
eh,
We got like 2 apiece.
I mean, yeah.
sicko mode and
I had
The
the,
Dre-
that's
the
all
Doc-
you got.
the Dr.
Oh
Dre
yeah,
song.
Dr. Dre.
He got the
Dr.
first
Dre.
one.
Oh, Mac Miller.
Three,
Yeah.
two.
That's 4 right there.
All right. You guys weren't that bad, yeah.
You only asked 5 questions. No.
All right. Well, that was lyrics.
Well, that was a to be announced game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Game.
Game. That was the game.
Game.
Yeah. I guess before we get out of here, bro, let's talk about generation and hip hop because we all seem to have a different mindset. Well, at least me, like compared to you guys. When I listen to like lyrics, that's like I'm mostly like dissecting lyrics while I'm listening to music. But I feel like in different generations of music, there was rappers that got away with like the dumbest shit, like fucking that Get Silly guy, like. That's all he was saying. Get silly, or fucking wobble, or whatever the fuck.
Same dude, right?
Drop it low. Yeah, maybe.
Get Silly and Wildboy, I think, are the same dude.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
But what's your favorite generation as far as like? All right, so I'm gonna give you some examples. You had like,
Definitely Soldier Boy.
well, yeah, like, you had the Southern rap. Remember when?
Well, I know yours.
What was it?
Southern rap.
G Unit. Duh.
Oh yeah,
The
that
gangsta rap?
like the gangster rap. Yeah, that's like when I first like started really
Yeah.
listening to shit. Yeah,
And then Kanye was like, "Hey, I'm gonna drop my album the same day as you, 50."
and then I was like, "Yo, pink polos and backpacks."
Wow.
That's it. But yeah, I guess for you guys, what's your favorite generation? I mean, you had South, Mike Jones, Swisher House, Paul Wall,
Right.
all those guys. You had Gangsta Rap, 50, and fucking all those guys. Then you had, I guess, even way before that, Eminem would you
That's
say,
actually
like,
really impressive if you think about it, because you said gangster rap, and the only person you could think of was 50 and all those guys. So was that all just G Unit that you could think of?
Yeah, like New York shit. I was gonna say like Fat Joe and like Uncle Murder.
It's
and
pretty
like,
crazy if you think
The
about
Game.
it. They dominated gangster rap so much that when you think about that era, all you think about is 50.
Yeah, that's true. Like
Yeah.
50, or even G Unit in general.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, it's
Lloyd
like
Banks.
now it's like all Atlanta.
Well, yeah,
like-
and then you had like the Atlanta wave where like
No, it's
we
still
got
it,
broads
it
in
is
Atlanta.
still the wave.
I think
well,
that's the
I mean,
current,
when
yeah.
like when I'm thinking of Atlanta, I think of like when
Luda? No.
like even that, Luda, the Dirty
So,
South,
like,
and like the Ying Yang
late
Twins.
90s,
But then
early 2000s.
yeah, but then you had like fucking Guwap. The Lemonade song was a hit. Like there's it just the popularity in hip hop moves around the country.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to like see what you guys like the best.
I'm saying like area or like like time
Just-
and generation.
Yeah.
Time and generation, because I
Time.
think with time and generation was different areas if you really think about it.
Hmm.
Because
don't know.
the Midwest had it for like a slight second when they had like Bone Thugs and Harmony and Twista, but they'd never really had it until like Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. What would I say? Because I feel like my favorite would be like in between like the end of the gangster rap era and whatever immediately came after that.
Kanye.
Well, immediately whatever came after that. No,
Yeah.
just say it again.
No.
Yeah, but like,
Immediately.
yeah, but even Kanye, I feel like that was kind of intersecting. Like
'Cause then-
for most of the time, they ran parallel to each other. That's why you had the whole, Kanye and 50 are dropping an album. Like,
Yeah.
it's the last stand
Yeah.
of gangster rap against whatever. What do you want to
Kanye,
call it?
yeah,
Like, what do you
whatever
want to
Kanye
call
I
was
don't
it?
know,
doing.
because then you also had like the dance era too. I mean, you had the fucking the New Boys.
Yeah, but
the
like
Jerk
that
song
that
and all
happened after that. That was like
Yeah, that was
2007 to like 2009,
Well,
2010.
yeah, because Graduation came out in 2007.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like I guess that era then then it would be like that dance wave
The
era
dance.
then.
I don't even know what to call it. Yeah.
Good
The
songs though.
Snapping
No.
era, I guess. Is that what you want to call it?
No.
Well, I think Soulja started all of it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
he did.
because that
what
was
he did.
that was 2007.
That was like when the
actually, yeah.
internet first started
Yeah.
blowing up, and like he was the
Like-
first one on like
LimeWire and shit.
whatever, like posting videos of
I
him
think that would
dancing.
I think that would count then as my like favorite era because I feel like I was the most directly. That was the era that like was around that I was most aware of.
Like, yeah.
Because, like, of course, like, yeah, like, I was a huge G-Unit fan and all that, but that was extensively it. Like, it started and ended with them.
Right.
Whereas in that area, like, how you guys were just saying, like thanks to, like, the internet blowing up and, like, LimeWire, like, I feel like I had a better grasp of everything that was happening in that period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Also-
I had the time to, like, listen to it.
Also, YouTube helped a lot because then now instead of watching BT and MTV, like we just
You
look
go
up
on YouTube and
videos.
watch it. Yeah.
106 in Park.
106 in Park, bro.
You don't have to
man.
wait to watch, like, the top 10, top whatever.
Yeah, and they tell you what CDs come out on Tuesday.
Yeah. They tell you what's hot or, like,
Bro.
what's going to be hot.
And in the basement, Tyga,
So,
Tigger was his name. No.
Tigger? No.
Wow, Tigger. Fuck all of them. No.
Yeah, so I think for me that would be it, just because
Alright.
I feel like that's the era that I most well knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
For me, probably like the late 2000s and like the early 2010s. So like maybe like 2008 to like even now, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So like when like Drake and Kendrick and Cole and Meek and all them first started. Like remember that concert, like my first concert, the one we went to. It was
What
like
was
the
it?
Club Paradise concert
Oh my
at
god.
Tinley Park.
Yeah. When
that
we
was
saw
like
Drake,
It was about
Yeah.
like the best concert of my life, honestly. Well,
Bro.
second to best.
and like 2 Chainz opened for him, and
It
no
was
one
like-
knew
it
who the
was
fuck
like
2 Chainz
It
was.
was like 2 Chainz, Meek Mill, Waka, Chief Keef.
Okay.
yeah.
So that's like-
it was fire. Yeah.
I don't even know what to
Yeah.
classify that as though, like,
Yeah, because like
because it's
Yeah,
clearly it's well before like
So-
like SoundCloud and like mumble rap took over. And all
yeah,
that.
for sure.
But like whatever that era in between it
Yeah,
was,
like right before all the SoundCloud
yeah,
took over.
Yeah.
So like that era, like when Drake was jumping on any song you could fucking
Yeah.
think
Literally
of.
anything.
So,
And then
what
there
would that
was,
be
like,
called?
2 Chainz came out when he first dropped all his shit. When he became 2 Chainz, he stopped calling himself Titty,
Titty
Boy.
Boy, yeah.
Yeah. And then like
Even though Duffel Bag Boy was
Yeah.
like a hit. No.
and then like Kendrick was dropping and Meek was
would that
coming
be
out.
like I don't know, what would you call it, like party rap?
I don't even know what it would
No,
be
man.
called.
I would call it Drake rap, really, like Drake era. Like, literally, the emerge of Drake, like
yeah.
he
Yeah.
literally came out and like
Like
killed-
right
killed
before
the game.
Take Care and then Take Care and then a little after. Like that era was like great because like everybody was just coming out with stuff and then Drake came out and like
Yeah.
I think he paved the way for so many more people to just do whatever the fuck they
Would you
wanted.
just would you just call it like mainstream rap?
But see, even then, like it wasn't mainstream because
I mean,
But it
I mean,
was,
even though you
all
did have,
all
like-
those guys had
it,
tracks
now,
on the
yeah, like
radio,
now,
though.
I guess
And
it does make
they
sense.
were all featured on like top 40 stations. Like if you turned on B96 in that time, you would hear Drake, you would hear 2 Chainz, you would
even
hear
J,
all of them.
even J Cole.
Lil Wayne too. I
Yeah, you
mean,
would hear
he
Lil
had that
Wayne.
John song with.
you would hear
Rick Ross.
fucking this guy, the ice cream cone on his face. What's his name?
Gucci Man.
You would hear him on B96.
Would you?
Yeah, the Freaky Girl song
I don't know if that would play on.
that was on there. I swear to God, that's the only way I heard it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
that's it.
okay. So then it was. Damn. What was it? I
So
think
I-
it was the introduction to internet rap.
Yeah, but like they were on top 40 stations, so I would call that the mainstream.
I think the mainstream,
Mainstream,
that's a pretty
yeah.
good, honestly.
Yeah.
Because then like now you would say it's like internet era.
SoundCloud.
Because people was still fucking with like record deals and shit. Yeah.
Because like right now, like they're huge. Like they have, they sell out shows and shit, but they're not like on the radio because all their shit is online. You know?
Well, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
So I think I don't know. I
Mainstream-
feel like that's a
the
good
mainstream era.
good way
Yeah.
to classify
All right.
it.
Yeah.
If you could come up with a better one, go ahead.
Because yeah, like all
I
of
feel
them,
like
like
that.
Big Sean started dropping. That was when like Kanye sampled Chief Keef, and then he blew up.
That's the shit I don't like. Yeah.
Yeah, like all that, like
That's true,
that is,
Kanye
it.
did
and that was
sample that,
and
yeah.
that was a mainstream song. So like,
Yeah. Like Lamborghini Mercy.
yeah, like
like they were all on the. You could turn
and
on
then
the radio and, listen
and
to
like
it.
like the era of when people were about their labels, like when people were like Facebook was like Renee TGOD Quintana or some shit like that. You know, like people were
Everyone
doing
was
shit.
trying to build a brand.
Oh, yeah, no, Wiz
like
Khalifa- yeah,
yeah,
you're rolling
like
with,
everybody
like,
was like
with the
Taylor
crew.
Gang or Young Money or,
Yeah.
and that's when they were all dropping their albums together. Like Good Music had their album and Young Money had their album.
Horrible.
MMG had their albums and all that.
That's true.
So like that era of music, that was probably my
I guess
favorite.
it would be mainstream, yeah, because everyone was clicked up.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite era, because that's when like one I was already like growing up into the music and like I was I mean, just everything I was around, like working at Manor, we were listening to music all the time. That's when
Top 40s all day, bro.
I
We
start-
only had
yeah.
a radio. Like
yeah, and
this
exactly
big.
what were you listening to? Then?
Katy Perry.
Bullet.
Katy Perry.
Been there,
Fucking
done that, messed around. I'm having fun.
Perfect.
You know how many
Katy
Katy
Perry, fucking California Girl. Fucking
Yo,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg on that? Fire.
Fucking.
But yeah, stuff like that.
She kissed the girl and she liked it. No, that's
Yo,
not
I was
even
working
the
at the waiting pool when that shit dropped.
Yeah, and then
But
like
then
You were playing
Carter
with the little
3
kids.
drop-
No.
Carter 3 drop. Fire. Yeah.
yeah, but stuff like that. Like I started driving, so music was like
You could actually play music. While
yeah,
you're
like
driving
just
and
stuff
shit?
like that. Like
You remember driving without like a Bluetooth or like any type of like
you get the
Audio
CD, the
device?
CD
Yeah.
thing from under your seat.
yo with the zipper? Bam. No.
Just slap it down.
All right, cool. So, then
so what about you, Trader? You didn't go.
yeah, I don't know. I think definitely
Tall
was,
T's. The
well,
Tall T era.
the Franchise Boys.
the
The I think they like me's. No.
Franchise Boys versus D4L.
Yo,
Oh, shit.
shake that Laffy
One of the
Taffy.
biggest beefs in fucking recent history.
You know what? You're right. No.
I don't even know who won though.
I would definitely go with Franchise Boys. Yeah.
I like the
Wrong.
Franchise Boys.
Nah.
Nah, they definitely got it.
In my white tee. Nah.
Yeah, I
See?
think, I think
Still-
Franchise Boys were.
Except that would have been like a 3x.
Yeah.
Well, they were
My
the
sleeves
better.
would've been
They were the better group.
Yeah.
But
Or,
which is the group that had Flow Rider in it?
None of them. Oh, D4L, no?
But you know, I've
D4L
never,
D4L was
yeah.
better.
I never knew Flowrider was Florida. Swear to God, I
real?
didn't know that shit.
It's just Florida pronounced weird.
Yeah, I swear to God, I never
yeah.
knew that.
Yo, he has that one song? Ah,
Yeah,
nah.
me neither.
Laffy
Nah.
Taffy? No.
All right, well, I guess my favorite generation would be, I don't know, it would either be between Southern rap, when you had all of them.
Like
'cause-
Paul Wall
Like Paul
and
Wall.
Fucking
People's
Young
champ.
Buck.
Young-
People's champ.
Young Buck, the People's Champ. You had fucking Mike Jones, even like Young Jock.
Never
Yeah.
answered my phone call. Yeah.
Bro,
Dang.
straight to
Nah.
voicemail. It'll be between that and like the gangster rap because I did listen to a lot of 50. Like
Yeah.
I think 50 was like the first, like because when I was listening to music, it was anything my brother was listening to, right?
Yeah.
So he would listen to like old school, like the Fugees and like super straight up hip hop stuff. But then when I found 50, it's like, yo, like this guy's talking about shooting shit and like busting gats. I didn't even know what a gat was, but I was busting one.
Like, I want to bust it.
Yo, yeah, and
Busted.
like the
No.
Massacre came out, and it was like, yo, this is
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
So I think 50 was like alone was like the era where I was like, all right, cool, like this is where I'm at right now.
G Unit backpack.
Quickly ended
Yeah.
that in high school. Like I stopped wearing my G Unit shirts, and I was like, yo, this is kind of whack. So
Uh,
yeah, but yeah, no, for sure.
so you would go with that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. The
Yeah.
chopped and screwed era.
Ooh, remember the chop? Everything was slowed down.
Just make the song longer.
Yeah.
Fuck. No,
It really did, yeah.
I'm trying to listen to this.
Yo, but remember how hard Still Tippin' hit though?
Still hits, bro.
That's what I'm
Still
saying.
is.
Like Still Tippin'.
Fofos. I don't
Yeah.
know what that is. Nah.
It
Yeah.
hits different when it's chopped. No.
It hits different
Wow.
when it's chopped, yeah. All right, I guess anything. Oh, yo, DJ Khaled, most relevant
Producer?
person in hip hop, hands down.
Most relevant producer.
Okay, yeah, I would
His
go with
last
producer.
album flopped though.
It was garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all
Shit.
garbage.
He put like $2 million into it. Did you see that?
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Is that why he was mad that it didn't hit the
Yeah.
charts?
Yeah, he put like
I'd
$2
be
million.
mad too.
I mean, I guess when you.
Because I mean, I feel like as a DJ, you got to pay all these guys
Yeah.
to fucking jump out your songs.
That's true.
That's true.
I'm not
No,
just-
but the
I
reason
mean,
I'm
like,
saying that,
what's $2 million to him though? That's like the
$2 million.
equivalent of like
20
$20
bucks.
He's that rich.
maybe more than 20.
Nah, maybe because he
200.
does have
That's
a
like, what, like
he does have a
1,000?
Jordan deal.
bro,
Oh,
his
okay.
kid.
Maybe it's like 200
Rich.
bucks.
Maybe
Like the equivalent of you spending 200 bucks on an album that
nah, I
didn't
don't
make the
know.
charts.
200 is like 2 million for me. So nah.
Shit, man, yeah. No.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So we're eating that KFC chicken.
Shit, those wings.
Mhm.
Apparently they're fire.
Going to the Nico.
But
right
I
after
would
this.
go with
Nah.
that. I would
Yeah.
go with he's the most influential, most not
Most
not
relevant
influential. He's the
producer.
most
Yeah.
relevant producer. He's like the
Even though-
modern day Swiss Beats.
Yeah.
But more
Ooh,
relevant.
but then you have Swiss Beats, you have Timbaland.
Yeah.
Just
And,
Blaze.
and nowadays it's like you got Metro Boomin.
Yeah, I think
Yo.
Timberland's like the
AP.
most consistent hit maker. If you
Speaking
put
of
it that way.
producers,
Yeah.
you got to shout out all the Chicago producers, bro. There's a lot of
Is
them,
there?
bro.
Besides, who's that chubby guy? Fuck, he made Chief Keef. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
I know you're talking about.
Super fat guy.
Poor guy. He was gonna come on the show until you said that.
I know,
No,
fuck, nah.
Nah, it's not.
I don't know.
I'm losing weight. No.
Well, I'm gonna lose some. I'm gonna lose some.
I'm gonna lose some.
Yo, I guess before we go, what's your favorite producer tag? Not even just the sound of it, like Metro
like,
Boomin wants some more. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, shit.
you have to have one. I have one.
DJ
What?
Khaled. We the best.
Who? We? The-
I don't know, man. That's tough.
I can't remember what Swiss
Honestly,
Beats
I have
was.
no idea.
I feel like it was good though.
yeah.
What was it? Anybody
Swiss Beats.
remember? Swiss Beats?
I don't
He had
remember
one?
his.
It was like a drum roll.
Wouldn't
but,
he
like,
just yell?
spiraling
Wouldn't
downward?
he just yell?
Swizzy? No.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was that.
I think so.
I think so. That one.
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Well,
No, it's hard to yell in the Burrells.
Burrells.
Swizzy.
He really wanted to make it right.
I know. Wait, barrel? You mean barrel?
Barrels.
It's hard to yell when the guns ain't. Nah, that doesn't sound right.
When the barrel.
The
Ooh,
shotgun.
you might
the,
be on with
the
something.
double barrel shot. No, the Burrells.
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 Yeah, it's Italian.
Wow.
Barrel.
Like, take, what's that? Take heat, fuck these niggas up? Or like,
That was good.
yo, Pierre, you
I
want
think for like no reason other than like Vine.
How does
my
Jamie
favorite-
Foxx not fucking sue that guy?
My,
Jamie Foxx. You know that's where that's from, right?
Oh, really?
Jamie, yeah, look it up. It's literally Jamie Foxx, but it sounds exactly. It's literally the same thing.
Is it
Oh,
really?
shit.
It's like an episode where he's like waiting a table. He's like, "Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?"
Oh, wow.
I swear to God, it's the same. Yo, look it up.
Well, you know, Drake's 6 is from 10 Crack Commandments.
For real?
That's- Yeah, that Biggie. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he says 6. And it's like 6, 6, 6.
Yeah.
oh shit. Cool.
It's pretty cool.
But
Now I know.
still, I think my favorite for no other reason than for Vine is the if Young Metro don't trust you.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's my
Yo,
favorite.
Metro, don't try, I'm gonna shoot you.
Sounds a good one.
Beautiful morning. No.
And that's
Yeah.
the only reason that's my favorite.
Or like, cut this shit up, Quay.
Wow.
Or you can throw it back to Lil Wayne. Oh, what was
Light
that?
flicker?
The
No.
lighter?
I
not
don't
a
know
producer,
I don't
bro,
know
it's
the
a lighter.
producer's name, but it was like fuck, what's it called? It was like, holy shit, where'd you find this?
Oh, damn, son. Where'd you find that? Yeah. Yo, that's when you were like illegally downloading shit. Yeah.
Made you feel proud about yourself because
Right.
you found it.
It's
That
like,
was
damn,
good.
I found this shit. Yeah. All right, guys. So I guess we could wrap it up here. This is
So you guys aren't gonna say what your favorites ones?
Oh yeah, no,
I don't know, man.
I have a shitload.
No, you
I
gotta
like
pick
cut
a
this
tag.
shit. I like cut this shit up, Quay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Trado. Now you're on the spot.
Metro Boomin wants
Whoa.
some more. Nah, that one's too easy. I gotta come up with a good one. Who's DJ Mustards? Do you know his?
I don't know his.
Oh,
Man, what is it?
I think it's a good one though. I remember that name, and it has to be because it was good.
Mustard on the beat. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
that's my favorite. Nah, that's the only one I thought of.
That's a good one though. I like that one.
Watch, I'm gonna leave
I'm
here and I'm gonna
different,
think
yeah.
of so many good ones. Nah. Retake. We gotta redo it.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been Trader Without a Radio, guys. Hopefully you tuned in to the very end. If you didn't, you go F yourself.
Well, they're not even hearing this
don't
part.
do
I
that.
know.
Well, I
That's
didn't
why.
make this far. Tune
Yo,
in later tonight for Trader Without a Shirt.
Trado
Nah.
without a shirt on, featuring Big Daddy.
Big Daddy Kane.
Wow.
Oh shit, he's on there too.
Damn.
That's a big ass Kane. No.
What up?
So,
Big Daddy episode.
yeah. This has been another episode. Yeah, no, thank you, Julio, for coming
Oh, no
through, man.
problem. It's a long time coming.
Yeah,
Long time coming.
hopefully you come back and we'll do a country episode. So.
For sure. I'll bring Lil Nas.
Wow. Oh, I guess that counts.
Horses
That
in the
counts.
back.
Yeah, the horses, they gotta.
Do you want to tell the world? Do you want anything to say before we go? Like, you want to let them know where they can find you, or like what you're doing, or you want to plug anything?
Not doing nothing, man. Not doing much. Waiting for you to start making music, man.
Damn.
All right, let's end it here. Nah.
That's what we should have played.
Yo,
Trado lyrics.
Damn, Trado lyric game.
yo, that would have been fire
It's a good
actually.
Go play a Cool Man game.
Shit.
Yo,
we gotta get. This is why we need Julian.
waiting on Jr. I know he's coming soon, bro.
He's ready.
Renee just booked a flight to the dark side of the moon.
Bro,
Oh, shit.
fire.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you. Tune in next week. You already know how it goes. Trade Without a Radio.